Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Willow Tate, Kathleen McMullen, has moved in with Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, for the time being. Willow and Liz are already good friends from working together and living together could cause them to bond and become closer. Also, Liz could see that Willow is not in good shape and needs some mental health. Liz could put the pieces together and realize that Willow was the one who was gaslighting Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, causing her to leave town. Port Charles is a small town, and Liz becomes privy to the information most likely from Dr. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, that there were reasons why Sasha left Port Charles so suddenly. He could tell her that someone was gaslighting baby Daisy, Brendan, and Evelyn Bimeford. Liz would be shocked and horrified that someone was coming after Sasha through her baby. At first, she would wonder who it would be. Living with Willow, Liz would also not only be cohabiting with her, but also working with her. Spending so much time with her, Liz could start to become concerned by Willow's behavior. She was already concerned about her when she and Rick Hurst, found her hysterical at Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright house. She could see that Willow has mood swings and acts like a different person from day to day. She could even witness some hysterical behavior from time to time. Elizabeth could go see Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, about Willow's behavior and express her concern. Nina would be beside herself and begin to say that she thought Willow would get better away from Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and now she may have to do something. Nina could give her a cryptic clue, and Liz would wonder what she means. Nina would shrug it off and tell her not to worry about it. Liz would wonder what Willow could have done that was so horrible. Liz would start to realize that Willow could be the one who gaslighted Sasha and caused her to leave Port Charles with Daisy. She knows that this person would have to know how to get around the Quartermain mansion and also how to ignore the security cameras. She would realize that Willow was the one who did it, and that is what Nina was so concerned about. What do you think? Do you think that living with Willow will help Liz see the truth? Will Liz figure out that Willow was the one who was gaslighting Sasha? What will Liz do when she figures out the truth? Keep watching General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, to find out what's next. In a twist that will leave fans stunned and set Port Charles ablaze with speculation, Elizabeth Webber finds herself at the center of a shocking revelation that could destroy friendships, ignite rivalries, and change lives forever. On the surface, things appeared to have settled down in the lives of Sasha Gilmore and Willow Tate. Both women had overcome devastating trauma, personal losses, and deep emotional fractures to rebuild something resembling peace. But now that peace is shattered, as Liz stumbles upon a trail of subtle manipulation, quiet cruelty, and psychological sabotage that points to one terrifying truth. Willow was gaslighting Sasha all along. It's a storyline no one saw coming, yet it fits with a haunting precision. As Liz begins to connect the dots, she's haunted by every moment she overlooked, every soft-spoken reassurance that didn't quite sit right, every helpful gesture from Willow that seemed too good to be true. The gaslighting wasn't loud. It was a slow unraveling of Sasha's trust in her own mind. And it worked. Liz has spent her life as a nurse, a mother, a survivor, someone who sees signs that others miss. But even she is shaken when the full scope of Willow's betrayal becomes clear. It starts innocently enough. A misfiled medical report. A casual conversation between two GH staffers referencing Sasha's frequent anxiety episodes, which Liz believed had stopped months ago. Then she overhears a hushed exchange in the break room. Willow on the phone with someone, speaking in code, her voice low and urgent, referencing Sasha's state and how a little push might be necessary to ensure a specific reaction. Liz doesn't jump to conclusions, not at first, but it eats at her. She starts reviewing Sasha's case file, then digging into staff memos, therapy session notes, and incident reports from the months when Sasha was unraveling. The more she looks, the more she sees a pattern. Sasha would make progress, feel stable, then suddenly spiral, always after a visit or encounter with Willow. Always subtle. Always undocumented. Always dismissed. And Liz remembers Willow being right there every time. A comforting smile. A soft touch on the shoulder. A whisper of encouragement laced with just enough doubt to plant seeds of fear. Suddenly, everything clicks. The image of Willow as the supportive friend, the innocent nurse, the grieving mother with a heart full of kindness, it shatters. What's left is something darker, more calculated, and terrifyingly cold. Sasha, for her part, had tried to speak up. She confided in Liz during those difficult weeks, mentioned feeling paranoid, watched, unsure of who to trust. Liz had chalked it up to residual trauma, the aftereffects of losing Brando, of surviving Gladys's betrayal, of being manipulated by Dr. Montag. But now she sees it with horrifying clarity. Sasha wasn't losing her mind. She was being pushed, controlled, slowly and deliberately broken, and Willow was behind it. The question that haunts Liz now is why. What possible motive could Willow have for targeting Sasha? Jealousy? Guilt? Some twisted sense of control? Or something deeper, more insidious? As Liz digs further, another layer begins to emerge, one tied to Willow's own unraveling identity. Though outwardly healed from her leukemia battle and newly reconnected with Nina, Willow has been wrestling with a loss of purpose. Her world has been defined by survival and self-sacrifice for so long that she's struggling with who she is without those labels. And when she sees Sasha, glamorous, loved, resilient, it sparks something ugly. An envy that Willow never admitted, even to herself. Perhaps that envy curdled into control, and control into cruelty. And now, the result is a shattered Sasha, who still doesn't understand why her world fell apart. Liz faces a dilemma. Does she confront Willow? Does she go to Sasha? Does she take her suspicions to Terry or Finn or even the hospital board? The weight of what she knows is enormous. And she knows that without hard proof, speaking out could cost her everything. Her career, her credibility, her friendships, but silence could cost Sasha her sanity or worse. Meanwhile, Sasha is trying to rebuild once again. She's taken small steps toward reclaiming her confidence. She's working with deception again, bonding with Cody, and focusing on her sobriety. But she still doesn't trust herself fully. And when Liz begins asking careful questions about Sasha's experiences, about what she remembers, and how she felt after her chats with Willow, Sasha's eyes widen with a mixture of fear and recognition. She begins to remember things. Willow questioning her memory. Willow doubting her choices. Willow offering her tea that always made her sleepy. Willow crying when Sasha insisted she was being followed. Willow always knowing exactly where Sasha would be. Suddenly, memories come flooding back, fragments of interactions that once seemed benign now reframe themselves as manipulation. Sasha's reaction is visceral. She gasps, she shakes, she weeps, and then she grows quiet, not broken, resolved. Because if what Liz is saying is true, then Sasha wants the truth. All of it, no matter how painful. Elsewhere in Port Charles, the ripple effects begin. Carly hears whispers of tension between Liz and Willow, and goes straight to Liz for answers. Carly has never trusted Willow entirely, and though she once supported her as Michael's partner and as Wiley's mother, she's never been blind to the cracks in Willow's moral compass. Liz hesitates but eventually confides in her. Carly's reaction is explosive. She storms into the Quartermain estate demanding answers. But Willow isn't there. Michael is. And what Liz and Carly don't know yet is that Michael may have suspected something too. Michael, who watched Willow grow increasingly obsessive about helping Sasha during her recovery. Michael, who once found Willow burning old patient records for privacy and dismissed it. Michael, who heard Willow make an offhand comment about Sasha being too fragile to ever truly heal. Michael's silence speaks volumes, and now he has to face the truth that the woman he defended, the mother of his children, may have crossed a line no one can come back from. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves finds herself caught in an emotional tug-of-war. She's finally reconnected with Willow, finally begun to forge a fragile bond with her daughter, after years of resentment and rejection. But if these allegations are true, it means Nina may have passed on more than just her DNA. It means darkness may run in the bloodline after all. Nina seeks out Sasha, hoping to get to the bottom of things, but Sasha shuts her down cold. She doesn't want Nina's apologies, her explanations, or her sympathy. She wants the truth, and she wants justice. Willow, when finally confronted by Liz, doesn't deny anything, at least not at first. She plays it coy, denies any ill intent, suggests that Liz is overreacting, that Sasha was unstable, that her actions were misunderstood. But there's a flash of something in her eyes: fear, arrogance, satisfaction. Liz sees it, and she knows. The person standing before her is not the Willow she once knew. This is someone else. Someone capable of unspeakable things cloaked in soft words and gentle smiles. The fallout is just beginning. Sasha, emboldened by the support of Liz and the validation of her own memories, decides to go public. She arranges an interview, not with deception, not with a therapist, but with a journalist. She wants her story out there. She wants the world to know what happened. Cody is by her side, protective and enraged. He's known something was off for months but couldn't prove it. Now that the truth is out, he's not letting Sasha out of his sight. Not while Willow is still roaming free. Not while justice hasn't been served. Willow, now isolated, begins to unravel. Her carefully constructed image begins to crack. The hospital places her on administrative leave. Michael demands space. Wiley senses tension he can't understand. Nina watches in horror as the daughter she fought so hard to reach begins slipping through her fingers again. And Willow, she's furious, not sorry, not repentant. Furious that Sasha survived, that Liz exposed her, that her perfect life is disintegrating over what she sees as helping. The August episodes ahead promise a slow-burning courtroom arc, a hospital investigation, and deep character reckonings. Liz will have to defend her credibility against Willow's supporters. Sasha will have to confront the full psychological toll of her trauma. Carly may find herself taking the lead on protecting Sasha publicly. And Michael, he may have to testify about things he ignored for too long. Nothing in Port Charles will ever be the same. As the truth comes out and the town takes sides, one thing becomes chillingly clear. Gaslighting doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from the people we love most. And when the mask slips, what's left behind can be more dangerous than anyone imagined. In the end, Liz's discovery doesn't just save Sasha. It exposes a darkness that's been hiding in plain sight, and Port Charles won't be able to look away. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.